So the children, they thought on the 5th of January, again they are in the very despite situation. The storm was, they were in between the storm, and they just thought that how can they save to themselves. And Sue and John means Susan and Jonathan were injured, but they were just not afraid. They are with the writer. The narrator went to comfort the children. So he, after the when they come out from the way those waves, then before the despite situation, the narrator went to his children to give them some satisfaction, to give them some comfort. So what the writer received from that, now we will see that. Sue and Joe was injured, but they were said they were not afraid to die if they were could be all together. Sue had was swollen, and she had a deep injury. The narrator become more determined, seeing his children's courage. Finally, they reached the Lee Amsterdam, a volcanic island where they were welcomed by 28 inhabitants. But before that, what they have faced. The narrator went to comfort his children. John asked if they were dying. He assured them they would be made out, and they just helped to their parents to took out that thing. The narrator took every care of protect the undamaged part of hull and heavy nylon ropes and plastic barrels and paraffin, all that thing they have used. Waymakers riding out of the storm and rode out of the storm in the morning of the 6th January means the storm was there, and because of the storm they were already their boat was hurt, but even after they come out from them, the narrator tried to get right and the sextant. He found that they were somewhere looking at 65-kilometer wide island. When he was thinking, Sue came to him with a card she had made, which can show the narrator and make him laugh. She had write a message inside that it was how I love you both. Means these things, these small things, give the courage to writer to fight with the problems that he was facing at the time of voyage. So this is the family. This is the optimism of the family. This is the love of the family that helps the writer to come out from that. And he collected his strength. He never falling. His optimism of the sailors made it possible for them to come out of the jaws of death. Though the Jonathan and the Susan did not do anything to save Webber, but they give the courage, they put the faith to in their father, they give the optimism's thought, and that strengthen the writer, strengthen the narrator, and then that bravery that we don't have any problem, father, don't worry for us, like these type of things give the strength to the writer to come out from that thing. And they reached after 65 kilometers ride, they reached to a near Iceland. That is a ray of hope for them. The narrator checked and rechecked the calculation. They had lost their main compass. They had been using the spare one. But at about 2 p.m., he went in the deck and asked Larry to steer the course of 185 degree. He expected to see the island at about 5 p.m. Then he went below with a heavy heart and dozed off till 6 p.m. Narrator cheered up, children cheered up. The narrator woke up, then Jonathan and asked if they said they have hugged. He asked the reason, and Jonathan added that he was the best daddy and the best captain in the whole world. So added that he was as he found the island. It was the front of them. Means the both the children were saying that my father is the best, and you are the person who will find out this thing. So we are safe now, and we will be again live our life, achieve the goals. Lee Amsterdam. He rushed on the deck and looked at the outline of the Amsterdam. It was only a bleak piece of a volcanic rock with the little vegetation. It was the most beautiful island in the world because it saved the life of them. That is why only all the 28 inhabitants of the island welcomed them, cheered them. They landed on the shore of the island. Narrator think about the crewman with the land under his feet again. The narrator thought of the crewman Larry and the Hybrick, who were optimism under his stress and fought in the odd situation with them, and successfully they will come out from this situation. He also thought of the Mary who fought with the courageous and did not lose the hope and never left his husband alone. Then he think about his injured son and daughter who gave him uh, his faith that he would give the courageous to him, and bravely, because of that courage, he bravely come out from this storm. So he was saying, so I will just in a very short, I will finish the story. The title of the story, We Are Not Afraid to Die If We All Together. That is the main thing, strength, that is the thing of the, is a perfectly justified. The message conveyed by the title is that the story is about the positive attitude and endurance shown by the courageous family of the author in the face of the storm that had endangered their survival. The adults, as well as the 6-year-old son and 7-year-old daughter, behaved courageously and bravely in the face of the storm. The 6-year-old son, John, reassured his dad that he was not afraid to die if we could be together with his family. This fearless world motivated the author to do his best and save the damaged boat, and later on become the title of the story. They reached on the one small island, and then they repaired their boat, and they will complete their journey and reach the Australia. So before that, the writer wants to say that all this thing I got. So I will end this my story with this thought: the person without the purpose is like a ship without a rudder. Thank you.